tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports. Cardinal Volleyball in the final full week of the season as they host an old rival, Edgley-Colm Montpelier, and then visit Devil's Lake in Region 2 play. How would Coach Maring's team fare with the postseason right around the corner? Plus, a visit from Carrington cross-country coach April Hoggarth to recap an outstanding 2025 season for both the boys and the girls, who combined to have 3 top 100 finishers at the state meet. All of that and more coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports.
Motors, where our
With fall just around the corner, that means it's Chevy Truck Month at Bassett Motors. Hi, this is Frank, and this month Chevy has huge rebates or low interest rates on new Silverados. Top that with huge dealer discounts, and you're sure to find a deal that works for you. Stop in today or call us at 701-652-2955 to schedule a test drive. View all our inventory at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Carrington Volleyball with one final home match of the season. It came on Monday night as they hosted an old Class B rival in the Edgley-Colm Montpelier Rebels.
Getting us underway with the line drive that hits the tape. It's an ace. 1-0 Cards. Van Enck towards Hendrickson. It's Hornet to Coots, and she's got the kill. It's towards Peltier. Now Hornet sets up Callie Hewitt, and it's set point. Callie gets her 4th kill of the opening set. Let's see how many of them they need. Johnson with a good serve. It's Chernland, left side. Lloyd deflected to Hendrickson. It's Hornet for Coleman. They needed one of them. 25-14, Carrington has won the opening set. How about Napoleon Gackle-Streeter getting a win? Underway, second set and a dump set for a point for Anniston Hornet. Has it dug out, and here's Lloyd again, deflected ball, Hendrickson. Hornet, Coleman. Her 4th kill makes it 11-7. 11-7 Cardinals. Harper racking them up at the moment. Here's Callie Hewitt, the bottom of the rotation, with a line drive, nearly another ace. A high set and sent back by Lloyd. Hendrickson, Hornet, Coots! 19 serves 24, and Kaylee Van Enck to serve. A deep one to Johnson. It's Hornet looking for Coleman. One-handed save. Chernland keeps it alive, and it's returned by Klessman. Here's Hornet looking for Coots. 2-0. Hornet. It's Peltier for Coleman. Dug out on the back row. Chernland, left side Lloyd to Peltier. Hornet looks for Coleman, and she's got the kill, 3-0. So a serve for Journey Peltier. Deep one towards Lloyd. It's Chernland, left side, Severson. Dug out by Coleman. It's Hornet for Johnson. 18-13. Off of glass now. Here's Chernland towards Coleman. It's Hornet for Hewitt. Oh my! She gets the kill. It's 20-14. Have match point. A deep serve. It's going to be an ace, and Carrington have won it in 3 straight sets. Coach, we hyped this matchup about, these are 2 old rivals. They don't play short matches, but your team was awfully sharp tonight, and when you're that sharp, it's going to be hard to lose.
Right, and we talked before how we thought it would be a tough match for us, and every game we play, we got to expect them to play their best, and I thought our girls played really well tonight. Yeah.
We mentioned, Vinny and I did over the course of the broadcast, our pregame conversation about consistency and how it looks the same every time you go into the gym. It is so hard to do that at the high school level. I mean, you've played at a program at the University of Jamestown that is like this, where it looks the same every time, you guys would hit the court. How impressed should people be that these girls are able to do the same thing repetitively at this level?
I think it's really awesome for people to see that, just because every game, somebody else is playing one of their best games. And I think that's really special for us, just to notice that, we don't have one player. Our whole team puts in the effort, puts in the work to improve every game. And yes, we're playing really well, but I still don't think we're playing our best yet. And I'm excited to get there, hopefully soon.
Maya Nice was really good again tonight. She's gotten a lot more playing time as of late. How have you seen her development?
Her confidence has grown so much, and there's been games that I've thrown her in, and she's brought the fire that the team has needed. So I love having her out there on the court, and I love watching her improve every day.
All right, so 2 left, both on the road, big matches, starting Thursday at Devil's Lake. For anyone who looks at their region record and scoffs at it, that team just reverse swept Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson is a team that, we've talked a lot about. Thompson is a dog. They're always going to have a great team. So I think it's nice that other teams are able to beat them, and just they're going to be competitors as well, not just Thompson. So it's nice for us to notice that every game that we play, we do have to play our best and bring the energy.
And Devil's Lake would like nothing more than to finally figure out a way to beat this group of girls anyway.
Right, and we keep saying our region is going to be a dogfight. So the next 2 games are region games, and they're going to put our girls to the test.
Let's talk a moment, because this is the last home match, so it's the last time we got to stream the B team. Let's talk a moment about them. They had a crazy match tonight, but how pleased have you been with their progression under Hannah?
Very pleased. Hannah does a great job with those girls. They really listen to her, and they want to get better just as much as the girls on varsity. So they're putting in the work every day at practice to do so.
And it's really good for them, because they're also going up against these girls every day in practice.
Right, and that helps build their confidence and boost their attitudes a little bit more.
Well, Coach, we'll see you in Devil's Lake Thursday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But Mara Coots had a great birthday. I think from now on we're just going to tell her every game is her birthday, and she'll put together a line like 8 kills and a block. Mara, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And not a bad birthday gift, a sweep of EKM.
Yeah, no, it's fun to play on my birthday. Never played on my birthday before, so it's good we got the win.
We mentioned it with Caden, but you guys seemed really sharp tonight. You had to wait a long time, almost an hour later than you usually do. How were you guys able to stay sharp while you were waiting for that B match to end?
Well, just all season we've been preaching, you get to the end of the season, you have to try and play the best you can. And so we always, before a game, we always have pregame rituals, we sing, we do all that stuff. So I think that just sitting in the locker room with your teammates, and even just watching the B squad, it's always fun to come out and watch the B squad.
Your hitting has gotten so good over the course of this season. And I think, and you can tell us if we're wrong, but I think your confidence has grown throughout the course of the season. Every time you hit the ball, I'm worried there's going to be a dent in the floor. Is that true? Has your confidence grown throughout the season?
Yeah, for sure. Throughout the season, my confidence definitely has grown. And in order for me to get the kills I get, we have our defense doing really good in the back, and we have Aniston setting real good all the time. So it just works out.
All right, I asked Mara Johnson this the other night. You guys have played with Aniston for a long time. When's the first time you and her played Pepper? Because, she's getting all these assists because you're all great hitters, and you know how she's going to set it up.
Well, I never had older siblings, so I don't know. I haven't played with them since I was in first grade, but I'd say probably 5th grade when we started volleyball. That's probably the first time Pepper had played with Aniston.
And it's been pretty fun. Now, let's have a little fun with this being your birthday because you're a twin. Who's technically older, you or Jameson?
Jameson. He's older by 2 minutes.
By 2 minutes. Does that bother you?
No.
No, that's all right. Well, Mara, congratulations. We'll see you in Devil's Lake.
Thank you.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the
acute care, clinic.
After the match with EKM, it was back to Region 2 play in a crucial road match at the Devil's Lake Firebirds.
The junior with a jump serve to the back row. It's Remick setting it left side, floated over, and dug out this time off of the kill attempt by Kinley Johnson, and a kill. Here's Hewitt. Line drive serve towards McIver. A high set by Wolf into the middle, dumped over as far as now Hornet towards Coleman, and Carrington will have the lead for the first time. Harper another kill, her third. On serve is Hofstad. She sends it to Peltier. Now Hornet for Coots. Dug out by Hofstad, saved in return. It is Peltier to Hornet to Coleman, and she gets the kill. Harper's on a heater. Serve to Coleman. It's Hornet to Hewitt. Deflected ball. McIver can't save it. Kill for Cali. 20-18. Anniston Hornet serving set point. Twisting deep serve. Ace, and Carrington take the opening set. 25-22. Anniston Hornet gets the ace. Remick once more down the middle, deflected ball towards Peltier. Hornet can save it and Coleman can return it to McIver. Here's Remick setting it up left side. Hofstad sliding dig by Hornet. Here's Peltier looking for Harper Coleman, floated over. It's Remick once more with a dump set, cut off by Johnson. Here's Hornet for Coleman. Peltier again, floated serve, comes right back, and Mara Johnson knows what to do with it. 16-10. A good serve by Hofstad. Here's Harper Coleman. Another kill, 23-16. She's got 11. On the left side, Kinley Johnson knocks it over to Mara Johnson. Now Hornet for Nice, who had to float one over. Remick, right side, into the net it goes. Carrington lead by 2 sets. It's Tamara Johnson. Here's Hornet for Coots. One zip cards. Harper Coleman. Good serve. And a high set right side. Ellsberger sends it as far as Coleman. Here's Hornet looking for Mara Johnson. Blocked. Saved by Peltier. Here's Hornet again. Right side. And Maya Nice. Another kill. It's towards Peltier. Here is Hornet for Hewitt. And Carrington have won it. In 3 straight. They just keep rolling. The 29th win of the season. Now, Caden, I've been trying to do a lot of research these last couple days to see how many times has Carrington Volleyball won 30 in a season. Everything I can find says it's never happened. You're now 1 win away and a good road win.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it would be awesome to get to 30 wins, but, you know, I'm just so proud of these girls, and every game, win or lose, they just make me so proud, and they're so fun to coach.
The mark of a great team is when you don't play very well and still get a result like that, because it was a typical first road game after a month home, right?
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, we talked before, I mean, we don't want to be peaking right now. We want to be peaking when we get to regionals. So it's nice that we can have games like this just because it shows that we do have so much growing to do yet, and I'm just excited to see that happen at regionals.
Maya Nice continues to be such a great piece for your team.
She continues to amaze me. She has grown so much as a player on the court. I mean, she's only a freshman, and she is hitting it like she has been playing all season long for a couple seasons now. So she has no fear, and I just love that about her.
You know, Emma Hofstad had about 18, 19 kills over in Carrington. Tonight you hold her to 10. Again, your defense is playing very well right now.
Right, and I challenged the girls, and I just said that number 4, we want to get her out of the front row as soon as possible. We want to get her to the back row, and I thought our girls did a great job of that.
One left in the regular season. Will it matter? We're not sure yet. Thompson's up 2-1, but Mayport leads in the fourth 20-15. Thompson took the first 2, so we'll see. But whether it matters for the 1 seed or not, you've got something on the line. You've got a 30-win regular season on the line Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, I will keep saying it is sad that the season is coming to an end. Monday night's going to be a battle. I know that our girls are going to be ready to battle. So not only do we have the 30 wins, on the line, we also have it going into regionals. So we want to play our best on Monday just because it is going to take us into the regional tournament.
And it probably will take your best. I mean, Mayport's pretty good.
Absolutely.
Well, Coach, congratulations, and we will see you on Monday.
Thank you.
You can tell when a hitter's on a heater.
Yeah.
You can tell when different positions in different sports are on heaters. It's hard to tell when a setter is, but your last few games, you're on quite the heater.
Yep.
How have you seen your growth throughout the season, and are you where you want to be individually right now?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of growth, and that's all thanks to Coach Maring, but I want to continue to improve by the time regional comes. So,
what was that match like? I mean, you guys have played a lot of home matches, and we're eternally grateful for that. But when you get back on the road, it can be tough, and it got off to a tough start.
Yeah, that definitely showed tonight, but we also did this new thing. We're on a free ball. We're doing different routes where maybe Marquet goes back and Maya goes middle, and I thought that was hard for us tonight, but we'll keep working on it in practice, and we'll be ready by regionals.
You get to set all these different players, so I'll ask you about the same player I asked Caden about. From your perspective as a teammate, as someone who sees her every day in practice, how impressed are you with the development of Maya Nice?
I mean, it's insane. I haven't set her in so long, so she's doing amazing for that, and she continues to improve and shows that she wants to improve in practice every day.
You guys have a chance to do a lot of cool stuff Monday.
Yes.
Clinch a 1 seed, get to 30 wins, go undefeated in this region in the regular season, easily the best region in the state. It's not even close. All of that on the line Monday against what is a good Mayport team.
Yep.
Do you like challenges like that? I mean, that's going to be a fun match.
I think we do better when we play against somebody that can give us some challenging balls, and it makes us work harder for it.
How much fun are you having out there?
It's so much fun. It's just everything about it, the team, the bench, the fans, everything. It's amazing.
Well, Aniston, congratulations on the win. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you.
The regular season concludes Monday in Mayville for Carrington Volleyball, taking on Mayport CG with the number 1 seed and the first round bye on the line in the Region 2A tournament. Coverage begins at 6:45 on KDAK, the Cardinal on radio, on the mobile app, and on your smart speaker.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Carrington Cross Country completed a fantastic 2025 season in Jamestown at the Class B state meet, and here to help us recap that and get ready for what looks to be a very bright future for this program is Coach April Hoggarth. First and foremost, congratulations. 3 runners combined in the top 100 between your boys teams and your girls team. Just a really outstanding final race of the season.
Yeah, for sure. It's always a fun meet. Temperature was by far the nicest I've ever experienced at any meet, like high school wise or coaching wise. So it was kind of just the perfect day to get stuff done.
Okay, so we were actually having this discussion in the office in Jamestown that day. Is there a temperature where it almost becomes a little too warm?
You know, for myself, I was a cold runner, and the majority of our team, they enjoy the cooler weather. So this was kind of at their turning point. So it was about perfect for them. Parents were loving it. All the fans were. We were out there running in t-shirts, which is insane because you think about 3 years ago and there was a blizzard and we had to like push it back like a day. So the different temperatures that you could get at a state meet are insane.
And for those who are not watching from North Dakota, the saying is true. If you don't like the weather here, wait 5 minutes. It'll change on you. Your leading boys runner, Chase Stedman, 71st overall, top 10 amongst 8th graders. And when you look at times, there's a chance he could be a future state champion.
Yeah, for sure. We were looking at this before, and he placed 7th for our 8th grade boys just as a whole in North Dakota. Within that time, there's about 6 of them who are within 10 seconds of each other. So it's kind of something that if they are going to be willing to put in all that work, they can all kind of battle it out and it can go anybody's way.
For the girls, Macy Fieberger was fantastic all year as a sophomore. I think over the course of the season, you kind of forget she's a sophomore. She still has 2 years left. You just had Kennedy here in 2024. Can Macy be that good or even better?
Macy is someone who works her butt off. She is willing to put in that work. And I honestly think that she has a very good chance of being just with Kennedy. She needs to do a little bit more weight training, get some more muscles on her legs, and then she's going to be right there with her.
And Grace also in the top 100. I think that was a bit of a nice surprise because there are a lot of runners in that race, and we'll get to the kind of mess that creates in just a second. But for Grace to get top 100, that is a huge achievement for her.
Yes. Grace is someone, last track season even, she really started to kind of take off. She was doing super good at the beginning of the season, ended up with a little bit of an injury kind of halfway through and has kind of been working through that. So to see her just really succeed at state was awesome. I went through and her time compared to last year at state was 2 minutes faster.
Oh my goodness.
That's always fun to see.
And I mean, wow, that is mind-boggling, actually, thinking about it. We're joined by cross-country coach April Hoggarth. So the course itself, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. There were going to be problem spots.
Yep.
And sure enough, there was a 30-athlete pileup.
You know, I'm just thankful it wasn't any of our girls. At that point, that's kind of all you can do.
I mean, when a course is that narrow, it stands to reason that that's a possibility, right?
Yes, and you know, in this situation, so a girl tripped kind of right at that point where it's really funneling down and there's nowhere to go. So it just kind of steamrolls from there.
And it certainly did steamroll. Now, one player that's not a Carrington runner, but everyone is watching her, is Claire Grindy from Hillsborough Central Valley. This is an 8th grader that's now a 2-time state champion. That just boggles the mind. What makes her so good? I know earlier in the year you were saying she doesn't waste time. She is out in front of the pack and she doesn't look back.
Yep. Within probably even the first 200 meters, like she has a substantial like area where it's just all her own. She's small enough that she is able to just kind of keep going. She has good form. She's so fun to watch. If you ever have a chance, like Oh, I would just go to watch her if I had a chance.
And you only have 4 years left to do it. Oh my goodness, how will you ever? Nonetheless, let's talk about the future of the program because, okay, you had a bunch of different runners this year, set personal records, set season best. Guess what? You get most of them back next year, and that's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, our girls' side, we're only losing 2, which it'll be a sad 2 to lose, but at the same time, if we get a couple 7th graders in, I think we'll be able to kind of pick off from where we started. Like I mentioned, Grace was 2 minutes faster than last year. We had Joey as well. She was 2 minutes faster than last year. So like these girls, these younger girls especially, are just making such huge gains. So as long as we are working hard during the summer, we'll come back next year just as strong as we are this year and probably even stronger.
And we've talked about the boys. There's such a future there.
Yeah, they make me so excited. These boys, they are just naturally talented, so as long as they continue to work, they are going to be so fun to watch within 3-4 years.
All right, let's talk about some of that work. Because these kids are not done with sports in 25, 26. Most of them will run and throw and everything else for you in the spring and in the track and field season. What sort of work do you give these young runners in the off season to make sure they're still getting better?
A lot of it's just going to be weight training. So focus on building those leg muscles, especially. And especially because we have such a young group. Like, we're just not at the point where they're developed enough that are going to be able to kind of push through that pain, especially at the end of a race. So I kind of have like a sheet filled out for them. I'm like, okay, you go work out. Here's some upper body, lower body, ab things that you should be doing. And then, I mean, cross country wise, like if they have a treadmill, it's pretty simple or pretty easy to get some workouts in. So they kind of know what to do that way. And when your team is as young as your teams are, there's a growth spurt coming too. That'll help. Yep, especially for those boys.
And you don't really know whether it's a couple inches, half a foot. I mean, you don't know how it's going to be. I always we go to meets and I'm like, okay, here are the dads. Here's maybe how tall these guys are going to get. Here's how they're going to be built. That's kind of what always runs through my mind at meets and things. Last question for you. We mentioned how, you're the track and field head coach going into your second season. How many of these athletes are also with you in the spring, and how easy does it make your task of making sure they're ready for this sport in the off season?
Almost every single one of them. We lose a couple, but for the most part, everyone is in track, which is really nice. I mean, ultimately, a lot of the things we do during cross country, we do as well in track, like our form running, we'll do our weightlifting, all those things, they kind of just build upon each other, so that's nice. And also, I can always just be like, hey, remember during the summer, especially at the end of track, try to get in your 100 miles or whatever it is, so that makes it a little bit easier.
Well, we cannot wait for what 2026 holds for Carrington Cross Country after a fantastic 2025. Coach Hoggarth, thank you so much.
Thank you.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
It may not be a very busy week for Carrington sports, but a very important volleyball match on Monday night. Important in the sense that it's at Mayport CG, 6:45 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal, on the mobile app and on your smart speaker. The winner of the match will be the number 1 seed in the upcoming Region 2A tournament. They won't have to play Monday, and perhaps they will avoid the Thompson Tommies until Thursday. It's a big match coming up on Monday. We will have a recap with highlights of it, and we'll begin our winter sports previews on the next edition of This Week in Carrington Sports.